I heard you talking somewhere, Zendaya, how your height difference makes those stunts more complicated.
Thank you, Graham.
I didn't say it. Zendaya said it.
No, that is a good story.
It's a good story.
Tom and Zendaya are a couple that haven't been beaten by anything. They've not been defeated by rumors, by the distance, and the moments in which they can't be together, much less by their difference in height. The couple has been the target of ridicule and bullying just because Zendaya is taller than Tom. But the couple has not cared, and they've even talked about it naturally. They've even made jokes about it. And honestly, that's so cute. Here's what Zendaya said exactly about Tom Holland and their difference in height. In case you were curious, Zendaya and Tom Holland are aware that their difference in height is not at all significant. Tom is just around 5'8", shorter than Zendaya, who stands around 5'10". When the couple and co-stars were promoting Spider-Man No Way Home at a SiriusXM town hall event in December 2021, the subject was raised. The event's host, Jessica Shaw, mentioned that people had remarked that Zendaya is taller than Tom while discussing on-screen kisses. There were no attempts to hide the fact that Zendaya was a few inches taller than her co-star. And then it became this thing, Shaw reflected.
And Zendaya, you're taller than Tom, and it became this thing. And I thought,
whoa, not that much taller. Let's just put this out there. Maybe like an inch or two at best.
Okay.
Holland responded in a joke, saying that Zendaya was not that much taller than him, max 1 to 2 inches. He continued by saying how completely confused he was by people's inability to understand how the kiss could possibly be accomplished. It must have been so difficult, he said sarcastically. Zendaya also added, "It's a nice, sweet moment between them. Why not just let it be?" What I'm saying is, I'm always fascinated by, because it's such a misogynistic thing, that like, oh my god, the woman is taller, and it is so problematic, Shaw explained. Tom and Zendaya, on the other hand, think it's really bizarre that people behave as though it's a thing, but it doesn't affect them at all. Tom called it a ridiculous presumption that it would be a problem in their relationship, and Zendaya went further by emphasizing how common their differences in height actually are.
My mom is taller than my dad.
Yeah, like it doesn't.
My mom's taller than everyone.
Right, it's like not a weird thing for women to be tall. Like
No,
that's-
not at all. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tom backed up that assertion by pointing out that for Spider-Man Homecoming, every actor he auditioned with was taller than him, which he believes might have been a deliberate decision on the part of the film's director. I remember when we were doing the Spider-Man on-screen tests, you'd have to ask director John Watts this question, but every girl that we tested for both roles was taller than me, Tom explained. I wonder whether that was a decision John had made. There was no one that tested that was shorter than I was. To be fair, I am quite short, so maybe that was a decision John Watts made and something he was aware of and wanted to break the stereotype. I think it's great.
But you know what?
I honestly never thought of it as a thing
Right, exactly.
because my parents were always that way, so I didn't know that people cared until life, you know. But before that, I have no construct of it.
We also think it's great. For the cast, it's normal. For Tom and Zendaya, it's normal. And for us too. Plus, they definitely look great together, no matter the height. The truth is, it is common in movies, series, and Hollywood to see couples where the man is taller than his partner. But it's super cool that this is not the case here, and they take the issue on with a lot of humor. That speaks wonders to their relationship and how close they are. The two also jokingly described how their disparity in height affected one of the stunts in their next film, Spider-Man No Way Home, during an interview on The Graham Norton Show. Zendaya started telling the story by saying that there is a stunt in the movie where MJ and Spider-Man swing on a bridge.
There's a particular stunt, I don't know if it's in this, but there's Spider-Man swings us on top of a bridge, and he places me there, and that's the bridge.
Yeah.
After starting by explaining the scenes Zendaya was referring to, the actress began to tell the funny part.
He's supposed to gently, rest MJ on the bridge and walk away from her. Because of our height difference, we were attached. I would land before him, because my feet obviously hit the ground before he does.
In this part, Tom Holland got involved in the storytelling to help Zendaya explain the anecdote to the public.
Oh, yeah. So Zendaya would land, and I'm the superhero. I'm supposed to look cool. And she would land, and then I would sort of land like this, and my feet would swing from underneath me, and then she would catch me.
What came to pass? Tom was caught by Zendaya. Apparently, Tom was actually quite fond of being caught. Zendaya explained, "You're actually very lovely about it. You're like, oh my god, thank you." "It's so nice to be caught for a change," Tom emphasized. Listening to them tell the story was definitely a very fun experience. And not just because of the story, but because Zendaya and Tom really are a team and there's nothing that can change that, not even their difference in height. However, this is not the only time the couple has talked about it. Of course, they have to talk about it because people are constantly criticizing them. When it comes to preventing outside meddling in their relationship, Tom Holland and Zendaya are no strangers to doing so. In a recent Zendaya interview, the actress was asked about her relationship with Tom Holland and was asked again the awkward question about their height difference. The actress, of course, answered in a sweet and sarcastic way and only said that Tom Holland was her bear. "He's my teddy bear," alluding to him being shorter in stature. However, she added, "I don't understand why people still see the height difference as a problem. I think that nowadays we're way beyond those topics. We should focus on much more relevant topics than the height difference of a couple. There are a lot of couples in Hollywood who also have a height difference. I don't see why our relationship is any different." Zendaya is also known for being very direct in her responses. Of course, the actress defends their relationship, and that only confirms how close they are. They're the most tender couple in the world. Who would not want a relationship like this? And, as Shaw noted, it may seem insignificant, but seeing a taller Michael Jordan next to a shorter Peter Parker can have a significant effect. On-screen debunking of societal misconceptions can also influence the dominant real-life narrative. That is ultimately where pop culture's true power and enormous responsibility lies. We can all concentrate on what really matters now that this indicated framework has been eliminated. We simply celebrate the couple's stance on this topic. In addition, some couples have tried to cheat their height differences. There are many occasions where men wear platform shoes in order to reach the height of their partner. However, the difference has never been an issue for this couple, and they look very happy posing on red carpets, and the difference in height is still there. It's noticeable, and they have no problem. On December 3rd, while promoting Spider-Man No Way Home, Tom Holland and Zendaya appeared on The Graham Norton Show. There is a slight height disparity between them if you've seen them in pictures together. It appears more dramatic because Zendaya frequently dresses in heels on the red carpet, and Holland is around 2 inches shorter than his girlfriend. They look just amazing, though. Do you not believe so? Tell us what you think about their height difference. Does it cause you conflict? Do you think they'd look better if Tom Holland was taller than Zendaya? Or do you think it's normal and they just look wonderful together? Leave us your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from our favorite couple, Tom Daya. See you in the next video.